All right, Hornet families, welcome to the 21-22 back to school night. Hello. So excited to have you here and really excited to be kicking off the school year back in person. We are going to be spending some time tonight introducing our incredible team and spending some time going through some important information and reminders for the school year. I am Meghan Janci. I am the school director. I am from Chicago, Illinois, and I went to school at University of Illinois. And this year I am working to support our teachers and students and our leadership team to make sure we have the best school possible, meaning our team is living their values and our students are growing into the best versions of themselves. I will be working on our school growth, our school culture, and our student support, and making sure we have incredible instruction for all of our students.
Hello, my name is Nate Reven, and this year I'll be the Associate School Director. I am a CU Buff grad, so let's go Buffs. And I'll be helping a little bit in every category, but primarily I'll be helping our teachers and leadership team help make sure that we have the best culture possible in the building. We want to make sure that our students are feeling supported every step of the way so that they can succeed for all 4 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Chrissy Schultz. I am the Senior Academy Dean, so I primarily support our 11th and 12th grade students. I received my undergraduate degree in English and Psychology from the University of Washington in Seattle, and I received my master's degree in Curriculum and Instruction from UC Denver. I do a lot to support our 11th and 12th grade students, so if you have any questions about Senior Academy, whether it is about off-campus lunch or our shift to, in interventions this year, or our graduation requirements, specifically where it comes to remediation, I would love to chat with you.
Hello, Hornets family. My name is Jalen Love, and I'm the Dean of Students for the Prep Academy, meaning 9th and 10th grade. I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas. I did attend the University of Denver as well as Newman University. And my main focus this year is supporting our teachers, our students, and our parents for the 9th and 10th graders this year. So if you need to ask me about anything, ask me about Prep Academy.
Hello, families, Conservatory Green High School families. I am Ms. Gonzalez, front office manager. I am here to help support our families, our staff, our wonderful community. And actually, you can ask me about any of the front office operations process, choice, enrollment, attendance, anything that has to do with parent engagement or any issues with office situations. I can help with that. And I can't wait to meet all of you.
Good evening, CG families. My name is McClellan Walcott, and I'm the Director of Curriculum and Instruction. I've been working here at CG for the past 4 years, and I support teachers to continually grow in their instruction. I create the schedules for our students and support our leadership team as coaches to continue to support the teachers inside of our classes. You can ask me about how we support our teachers here at CG, as well as any testing questions that you have for your students. Thanks so much for coming, y'all.
Hi, CG families. My name is Nicole McVitie, and I went to the best university in the entire world, Virginia Tech, and a few others, but Tech is all I claim. I too am a DCI, but focusing more on the intervention aspect. So I work with all of our teachers in our exceptional learning program to ensure that all of our students are able to feel supported and successful inside the classroom and outside of it. So if you have any questions about exceptional learners, so gifted and talented, students with disabilities, multilingual education, things of that nature, please let me know. Look forward to meeting you in person if I haven't already.
Hi, I'm Valerie Wilkinson. I'm the Director of College Success. I grew up here in Colorado in a small town called Frisco. I went to both UNC up in Greeley and MSU Denver downtown. And my core responsibility is to help prepare students for college and supporting them in finding the right choice after high school, working with students all the way from 9 through 12. Anytime you can connect with me and ask me about any and all things in terms of preparing, applying to, and graduating from college.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy Kretz. I am the internships coordinator. I work closely with Valerie Wilkinson and Ariel Valles. I'm originally from Dayton, Ohio. I graduated from Peru State, and I work with our internships program, finding internships for our kids. This year we are back with internships. We're going to place as many kids as we can as possible in off-campus spots. But for those who we can't find an internship for, we'll continue to do career and post-secondary research.
Hello, I'm Mike Perez, the athletic director. I am from Santa Paula, California. I went to the University of Jamestown in North Dakota. I am the athletic director, and you can ask me about sports.
Hello, CG community. My name is Paulina, Molina, and I'm the community engagement manager at CG Middle School and High School. My hometown is Parral in Chihuahua, Mexico. I went to Heritage College, and I'm here to build strong relationships and partnerships with families and community stakeholders within our community. And you can ask me about events, volunteer opportunities, mock elections, which we'll be having this year at our campus, and recruitment and enrollment.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you guys got a chance to meet our incredible team. Really important you get to know our admin team members and get to meet them and know what their roles are this year, so you can learn a little bit more about what they do and how they can support you. All right, I'm going to get this sharing here so you can see everyone as we present, but so excited to share with you a little bit more about this school year. One of the things that is most important this school year is our health and safety. We know that it is so exciting to be back in our building, but we know in order to stay in person, there are some really important health and safety requirements that all students and staff need to meet. Number one, students and staff need to wear a mask at all times inside our buildings, and that includes our cafeteria and our gym. We are having students eat outside as much as possible using what we call airplane rules for eating and drinking, removing their masks to take a sip or a bite and putting their mask back on. Wearing masks and being really vigilant about this is going to allow our students and staff to remain in person this year, which is so incredibly important to instruction. The most important thing we can do to protect ourselves and our community is to get vaccinated. If you're looking for vaccination resources, you can reach out to myself or Paulina Molina, our community engagement manager, to keep our community safe. In order to make sure we are being transparent as possible, we'll notify families at the school level of positive cases, and we'll notify families individually if your student was a close contact of a student who tested positive, in order to make sure we are taking the appropriate steps to keep all of our students and our community safe. So even though we had some challenges of being virtual last year, we wanted to spend some time celebrating our performance. We did an incredible job as a school community last year with some great outcomes and data. Number one, we had the highest GPA in the DSST network. We had a 3.43 average GPA. This has incredible implications for our students in terms of where they can be applying to colleges and the resources that they can receive through scholarships and other awards by having high GPAs. We are incredibly proud of our students for their hard work last year, both virtually and in person when they were able to return, to keep their GPAs really, really high. In addition, we had the highest fall to winter PSAT growth in the DSST network. Even though we were virtual, students were working very hard and taking their classes very seriously to making sure they were still growing despite being online. And lastly, our 12th grade students had the highest SAT average in the network with 130 points higher than DPS. We are incredibly proud of their results on the SAT, which has, again, huge implications for them applying to colleges. This year, we have so many exciting things ahead that we were really thrilled to share with you, so you can get a little bit of a taste of what this school year is going to be like in person. Number one are some incredible honors and AP course options, as well as incredible STEM and creative core options. It's really important that students are taking these advanced level courses and preparing themselves for rigorous college classes. And you can see here all of the pre-AP and AP courses that students can take where they can actually earn college credit. On the right, you'll see the STEM and creative core courses that we offer students to choose from. Students can opt into one or two of these electives courses and really find the courses that they are passionate about and most interested in. We have tons of extracurricular activities this year as well. On the left, you'll see a list of all of the clubs that we are already planning to have at CGHS this year, and we know that there will be many more to come as students get excited about clubs and activities. Something that is new and exciting to support our clubs and activities this year is our Wednesday daily bell schedule. Our Wednesday bell schedule still has a 1:30 release time, but then has a time from 1:35 to 2:15 to allow students to stay and spend time in extracurricular activities such as clubs. We know that club participation and leadership within club participation is so incredibly important for college applications, and we wanted to make sure we had a time built into the day to support students going to clubs. Please encourage your student to join a club or activity, especially exploring our club fair that's happening on Wednesday, September 8th, so that students can explore the clubs we offer. We also have a ton of athletics that are happening right now at CG. You can see all of the sports where we have a CHASA team at DSST, and you can also see the athletics where we partner with Northfield High School to be able to access some additional athletic teams as well. One of the great things about being back in person this year is going to be having more events in person and promoting our school spirit. We are really looking forward to dances, homecoming and prom this year, as well as some spirit weeks. We already had our first Spirit Week leading up to our Unity color run, and students had so much fun dressing up and participating in that color run. You can see the photo in the bottom right. We're also looking forward to pep rallies returning to show off our Hornet pride and school spirit. In terms of gradual release, we're really excited to offer a number of opportunities to students across different grade levels to think about how we operate differently in each grade to make sure we're preparing students. For example, Food Truck Friday is returning, allowing students to access food from food trucks on campus on Fridays if they are interested. We also have off-campus lunch for juniors and seniors, so they can thoughtfully plan their time and think about time management, enjoying off-campus lunch, but returning on time for their classes. We have off periods for seniors who qualify with the number of credits so that they can use this time for a study hall or to be off campus. And lastly, we're really excited about the return of college visits, so students can check out different college campuses and get a feel for what they're like and what colleges they might be interested in. Lastly, as Mr. Kretz said, we're really looking forward to internships. Internships are returning in person, and we are doing our best to get as many internships happening in person as possible. If we don't have an in-person internship for every student, we have options for virtual internships as well as college and career planning during this time as well. But we know that internships are an integral part of our program, and we're working to getting as many students back in-person internships as possible. Lastly, we were so excited to have our first graduating class last year and are looking forward to tons of fun senior events for our seniors in person this year. We have our first senior event kickoff happening tomorrow, as well as senior signing day and graduation and all sorts of fun things for our seniors to look forward to this year. Really important as we start this school year is thinking about ways you can support your student to be as successful as possible with our return to school this year. Number one, reminding your students that grades count. If your student is in Prep Academy, 9th or 10th grader, reminding them that all of the grades that on their high school transcript go to colleges, employers, and scholarships, and so those grades are really important. It's also really important to build your GPA from the start. The biggest thing we heard from our seniors was that they regretted not taking their freshman and sophomore year grades as seriously as they could have because it really impacted their grades down the line. Don't let this be a regret for your student, and remind them to do their best starting day one to give them the best chance for a strong GPA for colleges and scholarships. If your student is in senior academy, these are the most important years to improve your GPA. Juniors and seniors submit a cumulative GPA that they will use to apply to colleges in the fall. This number is taken very, very seriously, and reminding them that this number counts, as well as growth and improvement that they show counts as well. Some other ways that you can support your student. Number one, sign up and get verified on Flyer. We send so much important school information via Flyer, and it's a great app that allows you to stay connected with our school as well as your students, teachers, and advisors. Go ahead and download Flyer to make sure that you are getting messages from our school, including progress reports and any other important information. So download the app and search CGHS to get Flyer added if you haven't done so already. Another way that you can support your student is using Parent Portal and Google Classroom. These are places where you can check students' grades in real time to understand how they are doing. So you can set up an account at myportal.dpsk12.org to be able to access that information. You can also ask your student about Google Classroom. This is a great way to see if they have missing assignments or what is incomplete that they can finish completing and get grades for to go into Infinite Campus. Progress reports are going to be coming out every 2 weeks via Flyer. This will show your students' attendance, grades, and missing assignments. Be on the lookout for those progress reports and open those up to take a look. It has a ton of important information on how your student is doing. If you have any questions about how your student is progressing or how the team can better support them, reach out to your students' advisors or teachers for support. And then lastly, make sure your child stays after school for interventions like mandatory tutoring and college prep so they can take advantage of the supports that we offer. Interventions are every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 3:20 to 4 p.m. Students can always be signed up for tutoring or college prep to have a space to get extra practice, extra support from a teacher, or have a space to work on homework to get that done. Lastly, please make sure you're staying in touch by reading the weekly school director's update. Every week, I put together some important information from our team, as well as important things that are happening in the community. Make sure you're reading this every week for the latest updates, because it will also have lots of information so that you can support your student to stay on track. We'll also be doing monthly coffee with the principal. This will be the first Thursday of every month from 7:15 to 8 a.m. Be on the lookout in the school director update next month to find the link so that you can join and have time with me to ask questions, get answers, or figure out what is going on at the school. Lastly, one of the most important things that you can do to support our community as a parent is to join the CGHS Parent Teacher Association, or PTA. This is where our parents can come together to give feedback on how school is going, how we can improve, and really drive what this school can look like for their students and community. If you are interested in joining, please scan this icon in the bottom left. That'll take you to a link to give us some more information if you're interested in joining. To scan this, all you need to do is hold up your camera on your phone and it'll open up a link for you to click to fill out that survey. We are looking for as many parents as can join as possible to really get your voice and feedback and how things are going at the school and how we can continue to improve for you. As always, some additional ways to stay connected to us are our Instagram and Facebook. We like to post as often as possible with fun things that are happening at the school or important updates for you to know. Make sure to follow us as an additional way to stay up to date. Thanks so much for joining us and watching our short video. What's next is that tomorrow we will have a live in-person meet and greet event at DSST CGHS. This is happening Thursday, September 2nd in our quad from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. This is a chance for you to meet your students, teachers, and advisor and learn more about their classes. You can also get important information on parent resources, athletics, mental health, college success, and more. We'll be doing some fun raffles and handing out some popsicles, so please join us tomorrow, Thursday, September 2nd, in person at CGHS to meet your students, teachers, and advisors. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Bye, Hornets.